Britain's Geraint Thomas won his first Grand Tour stage with victory in the opening 14 km time trial of the 2017 Tour de France in Dusseldorf, Germany. The Team Sky rider clocked 16 minutes 4 seconds to take the yellow jersey, with teammate and defending champion Chris Froome 12 seconds back. In sixth, Swiss Stefan Kung, BMC Racing, was second with Belarusian Vasil Kiryienka, Team Sky, third in wet conditions. Movistar's Alejandro Valverde is out of the race after crashing into a barrier. Thomas, the first Welshman to win a stage on the Tour, told BBC Sport, "I just wanted to give it everything, get out there, try and pace it well and go as fast as I could, and it couldn't have gone any better. I knew I could do a decent time trial on the day if I paced it well, and I think I nailed that," added the 31-year-old. "I didn't expect this when I woke up. I grew up watching the Tour, and to be on the other side of that camera, putting on the yellow jersey, is amazing." Tony Martin, Katusha Alpecin, was faster than Thomas at the checkpoint, but the German, who was the favorite to win the stage, faded to finish 8 seconds behind in fourth. Thomas is the 8th British rider to wear the yellow jersey and the first Welshman. Sunday's 203.5 km second stage goes from Dusseldorf to Liège, Belgium. Despite a solid reputation in time trials, Thomas was not considered among the pre-stage favourites, with his form also in doubt after a crash forced him to abandon the Giro d'Italia in May. His ride was not picked up by the television feed, which focused instead on French general classification hopeful Romain Bardet, AG2R La Mondiale, who went out a minute before Thomas but had barely crossed the line as the Welshman took first. Thomas had been 3 seconds off the pace of then leader and teammate Kiryienka at the 8.1 km checkpoint, but finished 7 seconds in front. He faced a nervous wait, with reigning world time trial champion Martin and Swiss time trial champion Kung among those still out on the course. But Kung could not maintain his slender advantage at the checkpoint, and Martin misjudged his pace in the second half of the stage to concede a total of 12 seconds to Thomas in just under 6 km and miss out on a yellow jersey at the first Grand Depart held in Germany since 1987. Thomas also claims the green points jersey, while Kung takes the white best young rider jersey, after Martin and Kung failed to better Thomas' mark. The only rider left who could conceivably have taken yellow was Froome, who was the last man out. However, the 32-year-old instead looked to balance his ride between gaining time on his rivals for the overall title and not taking unnecessary risks. His decision paid off. A 6th-placed finish gives him an advantage of more than 30 seconds over all of his main rivals: Bardet, Australia's Richie Porte, BMC Racing, Colombia's Nairo Quintana, Movistar, Spain's Alberto Contador, Trek Segafredo, and Italy's Fabio Aru, Astana. Of perhaps equal concern for Froome's challengers, Team Sky were in impressive form, with Poland's Michał Kwiatkowski finishing 8th to give the British team 4 riders in the top 10. Elsewhere, 24-year-old Briton Simon Yates, Orica Scott, produced an impressive ride to finish 37 seconds behind Thomas and in front of many of his fellow climbers. Valverde abandons. A fast course soaked by rain all day resulted in several crashes, with Valverde the most notable casualty as the Spaniard was forced to abandon the race. The 37-year-old misjudged a slick corner and was thrown forward as his bike fell from under him, colliding with the crash barriers and failing to get to his feet. His team later confirmed he broke a kneecap in the crash. Valverde, who finished 3rd in the 2015 Tour, was an outside contender for the overall title and was expected to be a key teammate for Quintana, as the 2-time Tour runner-up seeks to finally beat Froome. Britain's Scott Thwaites, Dimension Data, was able to continue after a heavy crash, but John Izaguirre, Bahrain Merida, abandoned after crashing on the same corner as compatriot Valverde.